Hi everyone, this is Christy Rich. I am a holistic healer, I am a medium, I am a writer, and I'm writing a book about holistic childbirth around the world. So I wanted to make sure that you are aware that I am writing this book. I've been writing it for about a year now, so it is a process. It takes some time, but it's going really well. So let's talk about the book and give you some understanding about what I've been working on and why this is so important to me. So this book again is about holistic childbirth around the world. So one, it is about childbirth around the world, and two, it's the perspective of holistic childbirth. So what does holistic childbirth mean? Very good question. Okay, so holistic childbirth is the whole journey. So it's the whole journey of when a woman finds out she's pregnant, throughout her whole pregnancy, how she feels emotionally and physically, what happens at the birth, how she feels emotionally and physically, and then the postpartum period. After she gives birth, what is that period like for her emotionally and physically? Okay, so holistic health and wellness is mind, body, and spirit. So for this book, I am very interested to really discover and see how women feel emotionally and physically from the experience of childbirth, how childbirth transforms them. And so much has come out from this study, from doing this research. So I've been doing research, I've been reading so many amazing books. I interviewed over 60 women all around the world, most of who were mothers, but some who also were childbirth experts. Okay, so there was one lucky man who I interviewed from Peru, but everyone else was a woman. So either sharing her childbirth experience or sharing her expertise in childbirth. So I just can't tell you how passionate I am about this book. This book has completely surpassed my expectations. One, with the amount of ladies who were so interested in being interviewed. I actually went over the number that I had anticipated interviewing just because there was so much enthusiasm, and the interviews are just fantastic. So I've learned so much through this process, and also it's very important to note that I am a medium. So I have been asking my guides, I have been giving a lot of great insight from my guides, and also they're really helping me to bust a lot of myths that there are about childbirth. So this is very important information that is going to help women all around the world to transform their idea about childbirth and also to bust these limiting beliefs. Okay, so I'm very excited to share this with you. I am going to cover a range of topics, and topics that are not discussed openly, okay? Topics that are not discussed candidly among women. So when I first started to research and interview for this book, I talked to a lot of women, and I shared that many women were sharing things that they'd never shared before, and a lot of topics were coming up that are just not being talked about. And many of them were in disbelief. They said, oh, I talked to my friends about all the topics that there are. But through the experience of interviewing and really getting candid stories from these ladies who have completely opened up their hearts, I have been able to share these stories and these topics that women are not talking about. And it's very important, especially in this age of female empowerment, for women to speak their truth, to be heard, and to hold space for each other. Okay, so I think you're going to absolutely love this book. As I mentioned, I'm still in the writing process, and I will let you know when I launch. It will be a very exciting time since I am so passionate about this book. But until then, I wanted to let you know I do have a blog. So if you're interested in starting to learn some of the topics that I will be discussing, if you're interested in sharing your voice about your childbirth experience, if you're interested in learning about how different childbirth is around the world, then definitely check out my blog. So my blog is Mum's the Word, Mothers Speaking Out About Childbirth Around the World. But I have noticed that a lot of people are not really reading blogs these days. Okay, people are busy and people like to listen. People like to watch videos. So I have decided that I will create a series on YouTube specifically to share the same material that I am sharing on my blog. So if you prefer the medium of seeing me, connecting with me on video, to hearing the stories on video, then definitely subscribe to my YouTube channel and invite your friends to subscribe as well. So again, I'm a holistic healer. So if anyone is interested in learning about holistic health and wellness, that's mind, body, and spirit, or if anybody is a mother, a new mother, or someone who has a daughter who is a new mother, or even somebody who has already had a child but wants to change the next time, who wants to change her childbirth experience, then this book is for you, this blog is for you. So I invite you to become a part of either my YouTube series, my blog, or to subscribe and find out when my book is launching. Okay, so lots of excitement, but I'm very, very excited to start up this series on YouTube. It's going to be very exciting, and I hope you will join me there. Thanks so much for watching. Bye, everyone.